day 2 in La Paz, and we've gotten settled into my aft cabin here. I go right down there, and I get this whole back end of the boat here. This is part of the wind vane steering. Whoops. It's kind of old and quite a bit of rust, but that's a 40-year-old steel boat. We're gonna paint it, start sanding it today. I'm growing more and more fond of the boat. It's not a pretty boat necessarily at first sight, but it's so well built. It's well thought out, and it starts out with 1/4 inch steel down to a 1/4 inch steel. Go around here. This is the Zodiac we'll be taking with us. And then of course there's a life raft on board that hasn't been checked out in 20 years. And we'll check that out once we get to Tahiti. But overall, I think Pierre has so much experience, and he has a very well built boat. Soon to have a nice shiny new paint job. This is my afternoon project, but it'll be my toy here in a couple of days, so they'll have a week of taking it out and swimming in the ocean. And Pierre's still managing the soon to maybe be retired skiff, after helping me get this thing upright so I could clean it. So I'm off to the hot tub. It's incredible. There's some of the nicest boats I've ever seen in this marina. There's one probably 100-footer out here. I'll show you at some point. I don't know. I'm scared of going to Tahiti on this boat. I think it's a pipe dream. The boat's old, the captain's old, and just putting the dinghy together today, there's just so many little things but we got the dinghy together and it actually worked. But that was just a dinghy, it wasn't sailing to Tahiti. And there's rust all over the boat, and everything's old and cracking. It's not a good sign. And when I was swimming today, I swam up to somebody's boat, and the man obviously didn't like Pierre, captain of Savage, but he was quick to inform me that I'm not the first person to have come down here and been on board Savage with dreams of going to Tahiti and around the world. I don't dream of going around the world, I just wanted to go to Tahiti, but I guess this is a common occurrence for someone to come down here. Anyways, I don't know. Kind of bummed out right now. Bummed out and glad to be in Mexico though. Missing the dog. And nervous that it's not the right boat to be doing this on. Pierre's a nice man for having me down here and sharing his dream